6:30 and you're watching East Midlands Today. Tonight, a tough night for the Conservatives at the local elections as they lose control of councils across the region. Hello and welcome to Friday's East Midlands Today with me, Emily Anderson. Good evening. First tonight, the votes have mostly been counted and they add up to a tough day for the region's Conservatives. They've been virtually wiped off the district council map, losing control nearly everywhere they had it. So have the voters delivered a yellow card or is it red? Well, to try to work that out, let's have a look at the big picture. Now, this is the total number of seats won and lost across our region. It's been a bad day assessing the political damage. Well, Tony's here with us now. Tony, is it wise to assume this is appointed to the general election, or is that too far off and too different a context?
I think it is, which is why I highlighted the 1995 result, because that came before the 1997 Labour landslide. Labour have got a bit of work to do. They've done very well. They've won the...
With us, because somewhere a place where the Labour surge didn't quite overtop the dam was in Derby. Our reporter Simon Ward is there for us now at the count. Simon, what's going on? Tony's still with us. Tony, we've just found out that Labour didn't take Derby outright. They must be quite disappointed with that.
There will be. Derby's seen as a batting for votes, so I think the reason for that is there are a lot more parties around than there were councils, and they now also have the most councillors.
Thank you very much. And there'll be full analysis of all the results across the East Midlands on this East Midlands Today. Let's take a look at some other stories in the news tonight. Investigations into human remains found in a field in Nottinghamshire will continue over the next few days. There's still a cordon. More than 300 outpatient appointments and 29 procedures had to be cancelled at Nottingham's two main NHS hospitals as a result of last weekend's 28-hour nurses' strike. The Royal College of Nurses coronation now, which is less than 24 hours away. Street parties and celebrations are happening all over the region. But for some, they just had to be in London for that big day. They've donned flags and even packed the tent, camping on the Mall in the hope they might meet the royal family. And for a lucky few, well, that wish came true. Natasha Turney reports. They set in London and back here in the East Midlands. Flags are ready and the bunting's up for a weekend of celebrations. In the Leicestershire village of Whetstone, the organising committee is hoping to bring people of all ages together to mark this special moment in history. Elise Chamberlain reports.
A royal seal of...
It's good luck to Whetstone. Well, plenty of coronation events have been taking place already today across our region ahead of the big day tomorrow. Rich Davis has a royal roundup.
The view from up high...
Well, it's time for... I'm sorry, we've got a problem with Carolyn's OB in Derby. Let's just take a listen to that music. Seem to be having technical problems tonight, so let's go to the sport now with Colin. And Colin, there's a heady mix of promotion hopes and staving off relegation.
It really is tricky this weekend. A very big bank
weekend you have ahead of you. Thanks, Colin. Well, let's go back to Carolyn Moses now, because I think we've sorted out those gremlins. She's in Derby for some bell ringing. That I was. What a creative bunch you are. Thank you so much for sending those in. Now, we'd also like you to email a photo of how you're celebrating the coronation this weekend. Perhaps you're going to a street party, one of the big lunch events on Sunday, or maybe you're volunteering on Monday as part of the big help out. It's the address to send your pictures to. It's emt@bbc.co.uk. Well, time for the weather now with Anna. And did you know that there was rain during the 1937 and the 1953 coronation?
I did, and things are going to be exactly the same tomorrow, Emily. There is certainly lots of rain in the forecast over the 3 days, but let's quickly look at our wonderful Weather Watcher photos. The bunting out here in Leicestershire, and rather aptly in Alfreton, the brollies, because I think we'll be needing those, won't we, over the next 24 hours or so in particular. So let's take a look at things in a little bit more detail. Over the weekend as a whole, it is generally unsettled. There will be rain at times, some of it heavy tomorrow, but also some sunshine. And I would say that Sunday's probably looking the best day out of the three. And thank you to Shottlegate WI for sending in that photo behind. Right, what are we expecting then? We've got this feature moving up through the early hours of Saturday morning, arriving with us around late morning lunchtime. It is expected to bring quite a bit of rainfall, so that's what's giving us the unsettled conditions on Saturday. However, out there at the moment, we have had some thunder and lightning over the last few hours, some very sharp showers. Those will tend to fizzle out over the next few hours as we head throughout the evening. And then it's largely dry overnight tonight, some clearer skies, but fairly mild, temperatures between 7 and 9 degrees. For Saturday then, if you're up early, for most of us a dry start, even some sunshine around for some of us to start with, then the cloud increases and then that rain I told you about moves in. Light and patchy at first, but I'm afraid it does look like at times it has the potential to be quite heavy during Saturday afternoon. And with all of this around, the temperature's not quite as high as today. Today we were 19, above 19. Tomorrow we're looking at 15, 16 degrees. The rain clears north, though, Saturday night into Sunday morning, and Sunday looks fairly pleasant. The cloud will begin to break up. We'll see lengthy sunny spells. In that sunshine, temperatures responding nicely, 19 degrees Celsius. Just be aware, though, there will be some sharp showers around here and there. A lot of rain. This feature heading our way Sunday night to take us into Bank Holiday Monday. But what I will say, although it will be a damp start to Bank Holiday Monday, it's sunshine and showers for the rest of the day.
Thanks, Anna. I'll take that. Well, that's all from East Midlands today. Nicola is back with the late news. Until then, have a great evening and a fabulous bank holiday weekend. Bye for now.